I love turtles.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Urban Legends. Got my co-host, Russell Souls Paranormal,
What's going on, guys?
and today we have two special, awesome urban legends. We got the ones of roads and funeral homes. But before we get started, Friday on Exploring with the Coders channel, you doing the live stream?
Live stream for what?
The special announcement.
Oh, no, I'm just going to post it. I ain't doing no live stream.
Well, be on the lookout for Russell Souls Paranormal. He has a special announcement, so we have a special treat for y'all coming up in the next few weeks. As y'all can tell, I got a few new intros that I made. Hopefully, it don't get copyright. If it does, it's okay. But yeah, we ain't done an Urban Legend stream. We're on episode 4, season 3.
It's been a minute.
And I was gonna do my birthday stream tonight, but my internet's been iffy all night. Excuse my language. It's been iffy all night, so I was like, I'm gonna do maybe an hour live stream for the Urban Legends, and I'll redo my birthday stream. We'll do that next week, but that's gonna be a fun one. Just hanging out, You know how my birthday streams are for those who've been here for the past 4 years. They get fun, interesting.
Sometimes take a turn for the worse.
Sometimes we go from up here to down here within seconds. Like, but
Really?
those are always the fun streams. Like those are always really fun, really, really like just hanging out. They can get very, very weird quick, but hey, it's all fun and games, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got some special stuff. I had a special collab this weekend. Granted, we only did one video because he got sick. Uh, after our investigation Friday, and then Sunday he had a family emergency, so he had to leave early. But I will let y'all know who that is in the next few days. And it was a crazy investigation Friday night. We went to the Satan Portal House. And hello, Brianna. I hope I said that right. Brianna.
We need to go back to the 29 porterhouse soon.
Yes, but uh, the reason these are portal houses is because they are legit portals. They are there 1 minute, gone the next minute. This one on 666, you can ask Dakota. We was on that road walking it during the day, and there was no house, was there, Dakota?
Not no.
And now it's there, like, and it's like a vibe. The longest we've been able to stay there, and we broke the record Friday night with 52 minutes. We can't stay there longer than that because it's like I got scratched, guys. Hey, Janet. But yeah, I got scratched on my back. The attic door came down and freaking bumped me in the head. I still got a little knot on my head for that. So, the person I was with, he got really, really like not dizzy and nauseated. So I know I said that wrong, but yeah, just it was getting worse by the minute. And for those who don't know, this house is on Road 666, and it's legit. You can ask Dakota. The feeling in there is like strong. Hey, Triple X lady. The feeling in that house is really, really strong. But I want to do a Ouija board session in that house. But that house is something we don't. Oh, my favorite vodka
What's
is
that?
legit a house I don't know if I would do a Ouija board.
That house. Oh no.
Because like we said, that house, there's something evil in that house. No, I'm gonna get people be like, oh, it's not, but I personally believe there's something demonic in that house too. Like, oh, darling, oh, she called me darling. But I was watching this movie on Peacock earlier called Spoilers. It had the dude that I forgot his name, but he played the Falcon in the Avenger movies, like black guy. But
okay, yeah.
it was really stupid. Like I could only finish half of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. But let me. You want to get started? We want to do funeral home first.
It don't matter to me. I got quite a bit for both, so.
Awesome. You want to go first? We'll let you go first.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with the top 12 spooky and scary abandoned funeral homes.
See, we'll switch back and forth. He'll do his like that top 12. I'll do another. He do another. Like we'll switch back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, this one, guys. So I found a few myself. So be ready.
Well, never mind. This one don't have any. It doesn't. It doesn't give the name of the places. It just gives like what was found in.
We went to a funeral home, guys. It was fun.
Hold on. Let me find a new.
Well, while you're looking, I'll do the top 10 haunted funeral tales just in time for Halloween. It's not Halloween, but it still sounds cool, guys. The top 10 funeral tales just in time for Halloween. And use your imagination and just pretend. Praying for your mom, Vodka. Always Vodka praying for your mama. Just imagine it's Halloween, guys. And the first one is Gone in the Blink of an Eye. We had a younger man a few weeks ago who passed suddenly. One night after closing up and hitting the lights, we walked towards the back hallway. As I looked down the hall before heading out the door, I saw a man with dark hair and a dark suit at the end just standing there. I thought it was a director. When I blinked, he was gone. Sorry. The director with me, hey Julie, that day was a light gray suited and had blonde hair. The next day, I went to close the casket in the chapel. Whew, sorry. Lo and behold, hey, sir, the same gentleman that was in the hallway the day before. Two of my coworkers said they experienced similar events, such as when walking past his casket. They felt they just bumped into someone, but no one was there. Dun, dun, dun. But number two, turn the lights on. At least once a week, we had to turn off the light. Sorry. At least once a week, we had to turn off the attic light at the funeral home. We never would turn it on, but we would always have to turn it off. We were the only ones that had access to the attic. That's pretty creepy. Ooh, now this one, me and Dakota, an encounter too scary for even a ghost hunter. As I sat alone in the kitchen, I heard something. It was a little sound at first, and so I ignored it. But then it came again, louder this time. There was a steep spiral staircase that led to the second floor. Winding up the corner of the small kitchen, it was where the noise seemed to be coming from. Assuming it was a simple one of the homeowner restless after dropping off their son in an institution, I glanced up. Whoa, hang on, what?
Oh.
Assuming it was simple one of the homeowners restless after dropping off their son in an institution, I glanced up. Okay. Sorry, I just messed up. Hey, what's up, Brad?
What's up,
It
Brad?
was, it was coming down the stairs. I can't say walking, but there wasn't the case. It was just floating. Isn't right even the right word? Just coming down the steps straight at me. All right, before I continue, that's like the freaking creature or the shadow at the 1907 bridge.
Yes, it was.
That thing was
All
on
day.
top of the roof, coming right at us, guys. Like it was pretty. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It had no eyes, had no face. Oh my goodness. And yet somehow I knew looking at me. Dakota, this sounds familiar.
It does.
Right at me
It
into the
does.
very depths of my soul. Holy shit. Sorry. Then it spoke, which I'm not sure how it spoke. I don't think it actually said anything, so perhaps it used some type of telepath. Either way, I can recall it words to this very day. You know what he did to us? Alright. That's something similar to that night. Like we had something very, very similar that night. Alright, the next one is buried alive. I worked at the funeral home in Ashland, Massachusetts, and one day my boss heard moaning coming from the prep room. When he went to the prep room, the woman was barely, but still, alive. Oh God! All right, that was it, guys. Sorry, I thought it was more, but that was it for mine. But nah, that one experience sounds just like what we felt at the yeah. All right, you got any more, Dakota?
All right, let's go. Sorry, hold on.
Like that just gave me chills just reading that because it reminded me of that night.
All right, let's go. So we got the top 8 stories from funeral homes and crematories.
Nice.
Number 1. In 1988, a 51-year-old experienced funeral director would always advise families of the deceased not to watch the body as the casket was being lowered, for it might be difficult for the families. While families heeded this advice, once when he gave the grave spite, the family of the deceased walked a little away, but kept one eye on it. That's when they saw him throw some potted flowers into the grave, and he didn't put on the lid of the vault, a $375 add-on that they had sold them. They went to the police and they arrested him. The only way to check the claims of others who complained against him was to exhume bodies that were buried by the funeral home, and 30 graves in all were dug up. At least 10 coffins were stuffed with garbage like bottles, dirty diapers, used cans of dog food, and bags of hair. At least 2 coffins were buried on their side, and one had an arm sticking out of the coffin. That suggests that he didn't lower the caskets fully, they were just dumped in. In October of 1989, the funeral director pleaded guilty to 48 different charges and was sentenced to 28 years in prison.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. Number 2 is the man who stole from the deceased. Shortly after midnight on June 27th of 1998, the staff of a funeral home in London, Kentucky was alerted that there had been a break-in. They looked around and nothing seemed to be missing. That is until they looked in the casket of a 9-year-old Brittany Ray Bradley, who had passed away after battling of cancer for 2 years, had gone missing. It was revealed that the guy who had stolen the deceased undergarments, there was no traces of any sexual abuses, but he was charged with third-degree burglary, abuse of a corpse, theft, and criminal mischief.
That's creepy.
Number 3. On August 1st of 1999, funeral director Mark and his wife had a terrible argument to a huge fight.
Appreciate it.
His wife called her sister and told her about the spat between her and her husband, but her sister got worried when she did not contact her since 3 days after the fight. Her missing report was filed and the investigations began. Families were doubtful that she would abandon her 18-month-old Tyler and just walk out of the house. On the same day that police interviewed Mark, he hosted a closed casket funeral for 89-year-old Marjorie Hutchinson. The police had reason to believe that Mark put his wife's body in the same casket and buried them together. 3 weeks after she went missing, they confronted Mark and they told him that they were going to exhume Hutchinson's casket. So he confessed to stabbing her in the heat of the moment. Mark didn't want to go through a costly divorce and he didn't want to share custody of their son. He pleaded guilty and was then sentenced to life in prison. Next one. In July of 1986, Anthony Parisi passed away at the age of 83. Parisi, a co-founder of a grocery store in Mount Vernon, New York, died of natural causes, and his body was being held. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word, but it was a funeral home in New York. On July 26th, the employees of the funeral home went to prepare Parisi for his burial, and when they looked into his casket, they discovered that his head was missing. The police were called, and they speculated that someone broke into the funeral home during after night hours and used a razor blade to remove the head. Once the head was cut off, the intruder took it with him. Nothing else was stolen or disturbed. There wasn't even any signs of a break-in, but the police was baffled by the case. They have no idea who stole the head, why it was stolen, and they don't know what happened to it because it has never been found.
Okay.
Wild. The next one is doesn't give a year, nothing. So we're just going to go right on through. A pretty young 26-year-old woman who lost her life battling against cystic fibrosis left behind a mysterious case after her death. While the funeral should have been part of the grieving process for Mott's family and friends, the funeral was the start of a new nightmare. Sometime after the visitation and just before closing of the funeral home, someone took away Julie's body. The police and family are stunned with this one, for no one who knows actually who stole the body. Theories of an obsessive, unidentified boyfriend involvement of the funeral home itself has been formed, but it is still unknown as to where her body disappeared to.
Interesting.
Next one is, this one's kind of gruesome, so just
I like gruesome.
bear with me. Robert Winston got into the funeral home business after his retirement as an electrician. He was never good at handling finances, so he would always be in debt, and by the late 2000s, he had absolutely no money to pay his bills. His one source of steady income was a Maggie Women's Hospital, who gave him dead fetuses and newborns to cremate. He would simply take that money and pay his bills without having a penny to cremate them. So he started storing them at the funeral home. In March of 2004, his license was suspended for 3 years for not storing the fetuses properly, but for running an unlicensed funeral home, and he didn't notify the state that he was selling prearranged funeral plans. With no license and no money, he started doing something unbelievable. In August of 2005, his ex-wife called the police, and she told him that he may be storing bodies in his garage. The police searched the garage, and inside they found 179 fetuses that were over 16 weeks of gestation, 154 fetuses that were under 16 weeks of gestation, 253 biohazard containers containing fetal autopsy remains, and the remains of 19 newborns that were born alive but shortly died after birth.
Oh, Matthew's only wearing a cowboy hat and chat for this. Okay. Okay. It looks epic though. And yes. Secret location is going to be.
Speaking of that, we have another thing that we have to announce too. Our special overnight challenge. That's coming soon. So
that's coming soon
for that. That's probably will be on a live stream because that's something big.
Oh, guys, we got some good stuff coming.
Got some good videos planned.
Oh, we got old Shire in the house.
All right, and the final one.
Love you, Shire.
I'm not going to read that one. That's a whole page and a half. I'm not reading it.
All right. And I'm going to do 1 second.
So, Chris, we got our special announcement Friday. What y'all say we do the live stream for this overnight challenge next week?
Yes.
That'll be
Friday or Saturday.
We'll make a. Well, it ain't gonna be Saturday because we got our special location next week. So we'll have to maybe do it Friday.
For Friday night. Sound perfect.
Next Friday, because this Friday we got.
What's up, KPE?
Working and everything else. So we'll plan on our challenge live stream next Friday.
All right. And guys, y'all don't want to miss that. Swim. But yeah, guys, the next we're gonna do the Rhodes funeral, urban legend of Rhodes now. And me and Dakota are all about some Rhodes, don't we, Dakota?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, nice. Where are you going, KPE? But yeah, you said you got some for Rhodes too?
Yeah, I got 6. No, I got a couple.
Well, start them off, brother.
All right, let me get to them here. So we'll do. We'll do this one. This one is the top 6 most haunted roads in the United States.
Uh-oh.
Number 1 is probably by far one of the most well-known roads that travel pretty much halfway across the country, if you want to say. Route 66. Ain't really no history behind it that it's giving me, so we'll just run through the names real quick. Number 2 is Route 2A in Maine. Number 3 is the main one that I want to get down to, or let's just say go up to from where I'm at. Up in New Jersey, we got Clinton Road.
We'll get there one day, dag nabbit.
We gonna get there one day.
Well, come up to Virginia. It was warm today. Come up to Virginia,
Yeah, it was like
KP.
8 degrees out here today.
We'll take you to some crazy places. Oh, dude, I love your new name, Chris. It's epic.
The next one is Archer Avenue in Chicago, Illinois.
Whoa.
Next one is Prospectors Road in California. And then the final one is the one that we've tried to go to, but kind of got kicked out by cops. Crawford Road in Yorktown.
I want to get there, but I know we're not gonna be able to get there because the
Yeah,
cops will check.
unfortunately, we was there like 3 years ago. I think it was like 2.5, 3 years ago. We was there for about 45 minutes or so, and then had a cop roll up on us. Like, yeah, y'all gotta leave. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well, we can put an honorable mention on this one, and that's Road 666 in Forest, Virginia. And we'll even add State Road 666.
I'd say both of them.
Because
and Appomattox.
The one in Forest, it has the portal house. I've been scratched on that road. I've seen people get real life possessed on that road. We've had stuff thrown at us. The one on Appomattox, I've had pig man, like legit pig body, man, big face, man body, shove me down the hill pretty much. Me and Dakota saw a little boy before we even started filming. Like it was both of them roads are definitely deserve some honorable mention. And those are local roads we've been to. Like
yeah.
But was that all of yours?
For the road, yes.
All right, I got 5 urban legends to leave you shaking, and this is Haunted Highway. But this is 5 urban legends that will leave you shaking in your seat. All right, this one is an old urban legend. They used it in the movie Urban Legends, but don't flash your headlights. Like I was saying, this might be one of the most notable urban legends about the dangers of driving. With its origins dating back as far as the 1980s, the original myth was stoked by fear of the Hells Angels, a biker gang who was famed for marauding in the western states of the United States, the western half of the United States. The myth saw resurgent during the 1990s when the advent of the internet and email forwards updated to fear of Los Angeles gangs. The myth told of drivers who will leave their high beams on to lure drivers into their trap. An innocent and helpful driver followed them. They would be tempted to flash their high beams as well, just to notify the driver of their mistake. Little would these innocent people know they were triggering a gang initiation, with the first person to flash their high beams becoming the target of a sick and twisted gang. The gang initiated would then chase down the to and hurt the person who flashed their headlights in order to gain full permission into the game, membership into the game. I don't know why I said permission. I'm special, but yeah, I've heard of that one. That one's like famous, and this one's another one. Oh man, this one's long, but this one I'm sure many of our people have heard about. The killer in the back seat. Driving down a dark and dusky road can be frightening when you feel so disconnected from the rest of the world. This was especially true before the age of cell phones. This urban legend played on those who feared being alone on a highway with someone sinister lurking right behind you. A woman is driving all alone on a country highway. From the distance, she sees headlights coming up from behind her. It's a large truck with a shadowy figure in the driver's seat. The truck followed her a few miles and suddenly flashes headlights at her. The woman motions for the truck to go around, yet they continue to follow her. The woman is frustrated and goes to motion for the car to pass again, when suddenly the car speeds up and rams the back of her. The truck continues to flash the light and rams her, leaving her frightened. In order to lose the truck, she veers off to the gas station parking lot, running inside to ask the station attendant to call the police. The truck also pulls into the parking lot of the gas station, and the big, burly truck driver comes storming inside. The woman begins to panic, only to be surprised when the truck driver asks the station attendant to call the police as well. He noticed there's a murderous man in the woman's back seat and was trying to warn her. We definitely got. Joseph, what's up, brother? But the next one, the Hook Man. Oh, I'm the Nub Man, but close enough. Another classic that many of us grew up with, and yeah, if you watched I Know What You Did Last Summer, you know all about this. Was the urban legend of the hook wielding man, while the origins of his tale is unknown, it continues to be unsettling as ever, perfect for passing along to the next generation. The legend begins with a teenage couple sitting in the parking lot at Lover's Lane. The couple was making out, listening to songs on the radio when the news bulletin interrupts the music to warn of a serial killer who recently escaped from a nearby prison. While the young man while the young man is undeterred, waiting to stay, the young woman convinces him they should leave. When the young man goes to drop off his girlfriend at the house, she steps out of the car and screams from what she's scenes outside. A hook struck in the inside of her door. Hmm, that was interesting. You did this one, didn't you? Five spookiest roads in America.
Yeah.
Well, here's 10 roads that might lead you right into an urban legend. So we'll see what it. The first one, pray or die. The National Highway 33 or Ranching. I'll let y'all read that because I am not pronouncing that, but it's in India. Looks all like all other highways in the country, busy. It runs from Arwell to Baraka and links Barara and Bengal. Oh God, I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing all these words wrong, but I'm trying. There is a temple to be found at each of the end of the highway, and it is said that those who travel on the highway must stop and pray at both locations to avoid a fatal accident. Oh, great. Between 2010 and 2013, a total of 245 people died in accidents on that highway, leading to the rumor that the highway is cursed. Ooh, we got the street with no name, guys.
Mm.
In Annandale, New South Wales, Australia, a narrow street that runs parallel with a rail syndicate has earned itself the moniker of the street with no name. The bodies of murdered people, reportedly including 6 children, have been dumped here. Oh God. Which has led to an urban legend that says those who happen to find themselves on this street will likely experience fear, anxiety, and a sense of doom or foreboding. Too many of the murders have not been solved just to add the air of depression. That's creepy. Now, this next one is called Werewolf of the B1249. What's up, John P? What's up, Tony? A survey in 2020 revealed that one of the 7 Brits has seen things in the paranormal variety while driving. It's not surprising, really, as the UK is known for multiple haunted roads, including A 229 with its Bluebell Hill Bride and A696, the spirit of a dead RAF officer lingers. Until the 15th centuries, wolves were plentiful in the farmlands of the East Riding of Yorkshire, which is believed to be why there are so many werewolf sightings on the B1249 between Drifter and Stanston Hill. A truck driver was traveling along this road in the 1960s when a hairy creature with glowing red eyes tried to smash through his windshield. The incident was derailed by the authority Charles Christian in 2016. Dang, a young woman reported seeing a dog bigger than her car, but with a human face, driving along the road. That one we just talked about. That one we just talked about. All right. This one is called The Spooky Road of Thailand. Mm. Thailand has so many haunted roads to choose from should you be in the mood of ghost hunting. First, there's the spirit of the Chiam Nam Chang Road with the headless ghost and playful female apparition with a penchant for sticking out her tongue roams. A 2-lane road in Thornbot, Bangkok, called Chok Parrot Road, is the site of the creepy urban legend about a husband who killed his pregnant wife. It is said that her spirit still cannot rest, and she haunts the road, hanging out in front of the Wat Teo Chan Temple. Many taxi drivers refuse to drive down the road at night out of fear they will encounter her ghost. See, if I was a taxi driver, I would definitely drive down. And that last one we just talked about. Tony said there's a werewolf in Defiance, Ohio. I don't know. That's close to Columbus. That's the one I got to look up. Matt, do you know anything about the werewolf in Defiance, Ohio? You're the cryptid person. No such thing. Oh, never mind. Matt answered my question. When are people going to realize there's no such thing as a werewolf? Humans don't have no bones to form that bone structure. Oh, Matt's going. This is why I love you, Matthew. There's Dogman that's born that way, but okay. So you was thinking exactly what I had in my thought. I was thinking that it was a Dogman from that last story I read. So yeah, I agree with you on that, Matt. Dakota, you have anything else or anything coming out soon? Like videos dropping?
Um, let's see.
I know I got a video. I just had one drop. I did my Sunday vlog, and there was a special eclipse Sunday vlog.
I have it
My next
here.
video I have dropping is the 19th at 10 p.m. Eastern, and it's the investigation at the Summit Portal House, which is a place we're gonna go back soon.
So I got 4 premieres this week. I got
Ooh,
one Wednesday, I got one Friday, got one Saturday, and I got one Sunday.
oh, good night, Joseph. Oh, nice. I got one. Oh, okay. I got one Friday, the 19th, and that's the Portal House investigation. And then I got 2 on Saturday, April 20th, and it's the full investigation at the Witch of Rustburg property, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 starts at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Part 2 is 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And let me tell you guys, I got affected that night. I got sick. Something violently pushed me. Triple X lady, she was watching Chris's live stream. Does a dog man do it doggy style? That's a good question. Matthew, do you know this? That's a good question. That's a good cryptic question. Oh my god. I love y'all. But as we said, we got a special announcement Friday. Um, I hope y'all are ready. We have a few things coming out. We got overnight. We got guys.
We
Be ready.
special location being announced this week. Next weekend, we have 2 special overnight announcements coming for y'all. So definitely.
Yeah, guys. And like I said, I have a. I do want to apologize to Jenny Love Paranormal, everybody, because my challenge about at the cemetery. First of all, we had bad wind the past few days, and my internet's been crappy. I wanted to go upload the video, and it was gone, completely erased, gone. So I know I failed that challenge. I'm sorry, everybody, if I let y'all down. It look, but I will tell you, it was a creepy experience doing that cemetery challenge. But that video just straight disappeared. So I just want to apologize to everybody for that. My first challenge, I was the first one to get the first one of season 2 of the You Pick 'em, and I failed. I did the video, but like I said, it doesn't count unless you put it up, and it got deleted somehow. It disappeared. So, but what can I say? Accidents happen. I don't know what happened, but I do got another epic video that will be out where I got scratched at an investigation. Uh, but I appreciate everybody for coming. I appreciate all the love. My birthday stream, I will be doing that Friday night or Saturday night, one of these nights coming up. So be ready. Uh, I gonna do this real fast. Thank you for watching the Nutty Bunch. I love y'all. I don't have Josh here to do it in the Kermit the Frog voice, so I have to do it my way. And then I got this. Love you guys. Check out Shadow Seekers. No, never mind. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute. It took me a minute when you changed your name, Dakota. But go check out Restless Souls Paranormal and go check out Yeehawk Paranormal Nightmares. I think that's
Yeah.
pronounced that right. Yep, Yeehawk Paranormal Nightmares. Go check them out. Go check out everybody. KPE Paranormal, Triple X Lady, Second Star, Joseph. We got like so many amazing people. I went to school with Tony. Vodka Vamp. That is a good question. But I appreciate you all for coming and supporting. The next Urban Legend stream will be on Dakota's channel, and we will be talking about stadiums and universities. Urban legends of stadiums and universities, guys. And then I have in mind the following one: houses and morgues. And then the last episode is wars and battles, and that will be on Dakota. So we got 3 more urban legends for season 3 coming up. Season 4, I'll just show y'all it's holidays. So be ready for that. But for now, we're out, and we will see y'all next time. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. My birthday stream will be next week. I will be redoing all my live streams that I've missed the past few weeks. I will be setting them up, and they will be ready. Check out. I'll have some members only videos coming out soon at the special location. I'm gonna do a few members only videos for y'all, so be ready for that. Dakota, you have anything you want to say?
Not that I can think of.
Well, guys, let's get Yeehawk Paranormal Nightmares to 100 subscribers. He's at like 35, 36 at the moment.
Let's get in there.
I'm at 1,548. So I'm almost at my goal to 600. So be ready. But I love you guys. Y'all are the best fam in the world. Thank you. My 4-year anniversary on YouTube is coming up. 4 years, guys. And it's going to be so much more. Like I said, 2024 is going to be our year of YouTubers. It don't matter if you're paranormal, urban explorer, gaming. It don't matter what you do. 2024 will be the year of the YouTuber. Mark my words. I'm at 798 videos right now, guys. I'm trying to get to 1,000 videos by the end of the year. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. I'm more than halfway there. So, like my stuff, like Russell Souls, like Shadow. I mean, damn it, like Yeehawk Paranormal Nightmares. We all will have pretty much the same videos, but way different styles and way different. It,
3 separate point of views.
yes, I'm gonna talk for another about 40 seconds. Gonna do a 50-minute live stream, but yeah, I will have the video that I did with my special guest, and I will let y'all know who that is. Friday, when Dakota gives his announcement, I'll do my announcement of who I had over. Um, I miss you, Baka Vape, and I can't wait to get you back on panel.
So my announcement Friday will not be a live stream, but it'll be just a quick little vlog type drop thing. Just letting y'all know.
So be ready for him. Love you guys, and we will catch y'all on the next episode.